The term Augustinians, named after Saint Augustine of Hippo, applies to two separate types of Catholic religious orders, and to some Anglican religious orders. Within Anglicanism, the rule of Saint Augustine is followed only by women, who form several different communities of Augustinian nuns. Within Roman Catholicism, Augustinians may be members of either one of two separate and distinct types of order. Several mendicant orders of friars, who lived a mixed religious life of contemplation and apostolic ministry and follow the rule of Saint Augustine, a brief document providing guidelines for living in a religious community. The largest and most familiar, originally known as the Hermits of Saint Augustine and also as the Austin Friars, is now simply referred to as the Order of Saint Augustine. Two other orders, the Augustinian Recollects and the Discalced Augustinians, were once part of the Augustinian order under a single prior general. The Recollect Friars, founded in 1588 as a reform movement of the Augustinian friars in Spain, became autonomous in 1612 with their first prior general, Enrique de la Sagrada. The Discalced Friars became an independent religious congregation with their own prior general in 1592, and were raised to the status of a separate mendicant order in 1610. Various congregations of clerics, known as canons regular, who also follow the rule of Saint Augustine, and embrace the evangelical counsels and lead a semi-monastic life, while remaining committed to pastoral care, appropriate to their primary vocation as priests. They generally form one large community, which might serve parishes in the vicinity, and are organized into autonomous religious congregations, which normally are distinct by region. Charism. In a religious community, charism is the particular contribution that each religious order, congregation or family and its individual members embody. The teaching and writing of Augustine, the Augustinian rule, and the lives and experiences of Augustinians over 16 centuries help define the ethos of the order, as well as telling his disciples to be of one mind and heart on the way towards God. Augustine of Hippo taught that nothing conquers except truth, and the victory of truth is love, and the pursuit of truth through learning is key to the Augustinian ethos, balanced by the injunction to behave with love towards one another. It does not unduly single out the exceptional, especially favor the gifted, nor exclude the poor or marginalized. Love is not earned through human merit, but received and given freely by God's free gift of grace, totally undeserved yet generously given. These same imperatives of affection and fairness have driven the order in its international missionary outreach. This balanced pursuit of love and learning has energized the various branches of the order into building communities founded on mutual affection and intellectual advancement. The Augustinian ideal is inclusive. Augustine spoke passionately of God's beauty so ancient and so new, and his fascination with beauty extended to music. He taught that to sing once is to pray twice, and music is also a key part of the Augustinian ethos. Contemporary Augustinian musical foundations include the famous Augustiner Kirche in Vienna, where orchestral masses by Mozart and Schubert are performed every week, as well as the boys' choir at St. Florian in Austria, a school conducted by Augustinian canons, a choir now over 1,000 years old.